Central Park in Midtown Manhattan on a glorious day for baseball. Twins and Yankees, next. About set for baseball now on the show as you get a look at Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Central leading Minnesota Twins and the New York Yankees. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here for what promises to be a good one. Joined as always by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. Steve, two right-handers getting the call here in the opener.
Yeah, and these two guys are making their final starts here in the month of May, and it's hard to believe the season is almost a third over already. But I'd imagine each of these guys is hoping to use this start as a springboard to the month of June.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Minnesota Twins, as their order will read like this. And there's a look at the starter this lineup will match up against as you take a look at his line on the right side of your screen. And a look now at the defensive alignment for the Yankees behind him. The leadoff hitter makes his way toward the plate, and we are ready for baseball. Good crowd on hand as the first pitch tonight is taken for ball one.
He's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
First pitch, 7:05.
Here comes the 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. Has to reach for that one as he fouls it away to the right side. It's 1-2 now. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Well, you just saw the good slider for the punch out there, but let's call up the scouting report to give you a look at what else he features. Marco Scutaro will stride in now, and he's up near the top of the American League in stolen bases, currently third entering play.
Let's go.
First pitch coming. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1. And speaking of the league leaders in stolen bases, there they are on your screen.
All right.
Come on now. Let's get right here.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And the one thing this guy will do, he won't give away at-bats. He may not be the most talented guy on the field, but he'll grind you up there.
Here he comes on 2-1. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Joe Mauer will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and one away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Now the 1-0 pitch. 1-0 pitch is sent toward the hold on the left side. It's going to sneak on through into left field for a base hit. And the throw will come back in quickly, so it's first and second now with only one away.
Boy, not only was that pitch bearing in tight on him, but it got there in a hurry. You can see he's barely able to get the bat through the zone, but somehow he manages to steer it into left field for a base hit.
Number 61 will dig in now in a run-scoring spot, and they've got the right man for the job here as he currently leads the American League in RBIs. In there, no balls and a strike.
Let's get him out.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Well, he's having some problems here with location. He's got 2 on already here in the first, and that last pitch right down the middle.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Way outside. 1-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Fouled back. The next 3-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Find good opposite field power here as this fastball is taken high and deep to right. And that is into the right field seats. It's a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 14 on the season as the Twins have made it a 3-0 ball game.
Well, he worked himself into trouble out there right off the bat. He had to go through the heart of the order with guys on base. And now the next thing you know, he's already down 3-0 before he gets out of the first.
Torrey Hunter will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off yesterday. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning. You got to wonder, how much is that going to take out of him?
Let's go Yankees.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Oh, now there's a location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, you're just going to bang it into the ground all night long.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Camping under it is Beltran, and he takes it for out number 2.
Wow, that's dangerously close to being back-to-back home runs. This ball just didn't have enough carry to it, so winds up being a warning track out.
Brian Dozier will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Here we go, guys.
Strike 2.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
I think you sit here and you start to wonder, is this guy going to find his command anytime soon? He's not just missing by a little. A lot of these pitches have been very easy takes for these hitters, including that pitch.
To the right side, but foul, and he'll try it again. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
And this is a hallmark of this ball club. They grind out their at-bats. They're going to make you throw a ton of pitches.
Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3 runs already home here. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. And this ball will be chopped foul. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Twins do strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first now from Yankee Stadium. It's now. Starting lineup for the Yankees looks like this. set to face these guys. There you see the numbers for the veteran right-hander, ex-Yankee Phil Hughes. Defensively, the Twins will align themselves like this. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Leading off for the Yankees, left fielder, Brett Gardner.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. A little bit outside. 2-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Hughes ready with the 2-2. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out.
Here's a look at that fastball one more time. He doesn't want to run the count full, so he's coming right after him on 2-2. You can see he just barely manages to get a piece of this thing, but he winds up fouling it right back into the catcher's glove.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the dangerous switch hitter Chase Headley. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Here's Hughes now on 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Well, there's a line drive into right center as that's over the head of Scudero for a base hit. And a good at-bat there as that, in fact, stretches his hitting streak out to 9 games now. Jacoby Ellsbury will get his first shot now with the runner at first following the 1-out single.
Get that runner to second base. Let's go out there.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Lined hard to the left side. But this is a foul ball. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Grounded fouled off to the left, so they'll do it again. Oh, 2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. He's set, now the pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Number 70 is there, and he has it for the out.
And you got to think about the time of night out there. You've got shadows still lingering a little bit. The lights haven't quite taken full effect yet. But he's all over this one, and he takes it down easily.
Mark Teixeira will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. First pitch coming now from Hughes. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And Mauer will step on the bag at first, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Second inning upcoming here in the Bronx. It's the Twins 3 and the Yankees nothing. Danny Santana will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. First pitch coming. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Probably his best located pitch so far. Right on the outside corner, and that's the spot he's going to need to start finding.
Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Yeah, the first inning was no picnic, and now he's already in trouble again here in the second. He hadn't looked all that sharp so far, and he's in danger of really putting his guys behind the 8 ball early.
Kurt Suzuki will dig in now, just hoping for something to go his way. As you can see, that has not been the case these last 9 ball games. First offering on the way. Ball 1. Already 40 pitches now here in the first few innings.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, he's going to have to start pitching to contact a little bit more, or else he may not make it 5 innings.
Now a slider hit pretty well, but he might have got under it just a bit as this is out toward deep center. And this is taken in there by Ellsbury for the first out.
Whoa, and as a pitcher, you'll hold your breath anytime a ball's hit in the air at this place, but luckily he got under this ball a little bit too much, and that runner has to retreat back to first base.
Vargas will take his first cuts here with the runner still at first and 1 away now.
Come on, New York.
Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1.
Open your eyes, huh?
And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to Teixeira, and it's in time for the double play. The side is retired. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Twins 3 and the Yankees nothing. Carlos Beltran will get his first shot now, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And the throw on by Scudero's in time for route number 1.
Batting 6, catcher, Brian McCann.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in the all-star catcher, Brian McCann.
All right, Brian.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Bases are empty, one man out. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1-2. In the air to left. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Yeah, for a 1-2 pitch, this bites off a lot of the strike zone. You can see on show track, it's pretty much right down the heart of the plate. He jumps all over it and drives it for a one-out double.
Garrett Jones will get his first cuts here. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. For McCann, that gives him 5 doubles now on the year. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. One out and a runner on second base. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Stephen Drew will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all.
All right, Steve-O, let's go now. One time, Steve-O.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And Torrey will make the catch, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave one. Still down 3-0. Number 70 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Leading off for Minnesota, center fielder, number 70.
Here's the first pitch to him. Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball one. And he lays off the pitch up and in, ball two.
And after the strikeout his first time around, I think he was able to use that first at-bat as a learning experience. Those have both been real good takes.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, second baseman, Marco.
So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in the fine second baseman, Marco Scutaro. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
Candy, cotton candy here. Get cotton candy.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Here's the 2-1 now to Scutaro. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
You figure he should get something good to hit here. They don't want to walk him and put him on for the heart of the order.
All right, guys, let's do it. Come on.
And a full count now, 3-2.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Maybe a case where he's more interested in taking a walk. He was in a good spot up 3-1, but he winds up taking 2 straight pitches, neither of which was anything you'd call unhittable.
Joe Mauer will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's the 1-0. And this one misses again to Mauer, 2-0 now.
Well, one of the real strengths of his game is that he's not going to go after a whole lot of bad pitches out of the strike zone. So he's a guy that's going to make you earn it by only swinging at strikes.
2-1 now.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, with 2 outs and nobody on, the best way to make a team pay for hitting you is to come around and score. Let's see what they can do.
Number 61 will get another shot to do some damage. He had the 3-run homer his first time around. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
And this is one dude that's tough to phase out there. After getting hit by the pitch, he says, all right, man, you're going to pay for that. He's into scoring position now on the stolen base.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Grounded softly to the left side. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Twins 3 and the Yankees nothing. Brendan Ryan will stand in now, hoping to turn things around here. You can see just 1 hit in his past 4 ball games.
Brendan Ryan.
Hit hard, but foul. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a check swing here and a little looper. And maybe an excuse me swing there as this is tapped in front of the mound. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Brett Gardner will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. Swing and a liner toward right center. And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Chase Headley will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. He'll start this at-bat with a knuckle curve right there, strike one. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. Two-run home run for Chase Headley. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Yankees have cut it to a 3-2 score now.
Well, this guy had settled in and was just cruising along until this point, working carefree on that 3-0 lead. But one slip here, and it's going to cost him. Now, all of a sudden, that lead shrinks down to just a single run.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Now a swing and a ball hit foul to first as the first base coach had to do a little skip to my loo there. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first will be in time to take care of Ellsbury, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, first baseman, Mark Teixeira.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the danger is first baseman Mark Teixeira. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And on the mound here, you got to make sure you pitch to the shift. You don't want to make it easier for a guy to go the other way on you.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
2 times now he's painted that fastball on the outside corner. Now you got to worry about seeing that pitch for a 3rd time.
And he won't offer it that. Too high, 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. I mean, that couldn't have been an easy take.
All right, Teixeira.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. And this is fouled straight back. And he goes the other way and sends this deep, but ooh, this will be a long foul ball. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now the 2-2 pitch. And he stays alive as this is grounded foul. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
Fouled straight back. And the 11th pitch is the charm as he strikes him out to end the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Corey Hunter will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Right fielder, Corey Hunter.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
And this is a really important inning for him right here. Your guys go out there and get you a couple runs. You want to throw up a 0, come back in, and see if they can't get you some more.
1 strike now to Hunter. And here's a ball hit in the air. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these 2 arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. Brian Dozier will dig in here. Took a called 3rd strike his first time. First pitch coming. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
You can tell here, in his mind, he's thinking quick inning. He's not even trying to set guys up. He's coming right after them.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Shut him down now.
And this is sharply hit, but foul wide of Headley at 3rd. And a breaking ball's bounced out towards 2nd. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
One thing you're taught as an infielder, you've got to go play the ball. Don't let the ball play you. Here, you can see this ball gets in on him a little bit, and he kind of just stabs at it, and it winds up kicking right off the heel of his glove.
Danny Santana will dig in. He singled his first time around. Runners off for 2nd. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. Beltran is going to get there to make the catch, and now they may have a shot at doubling the runner at first. Throw back to 1st. Doubles him up, and the inning is over. Carlos Beltran will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Right fielder, Carlos Beltran.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away.
Here we go.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a ball sprayed foul into the seats near third. Ready with another 2-2. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And Suzuki will watch this into the glove for the first out.
Well, this will wind up nothing more than a pop out in the scorebook. But what won't go unnoticed in that dugout is that he battled for an awfully long time there. That takes a lot of energy out of a guy when he's got to throw that many pitches.
Brian McCann will stand in here. He doubled his first time around.
Come on and get it! Rock and roll!
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to first, and McCann is retired here for route number 2.
And after an 8-pitch at-bat to start the inning, how about a 1-pitch at-bat for out number 2? He's saying, hey, that's more like it.
Garrett Jones will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. The shift will be of little importance here as this is lifted in the air out to left field. Santana is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Hughes looking strong that half of the inning, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Kurt Suzuki will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Now a swing there from Suzuki, but he was too far in front as this is going to be back up into the stands. A foul ball. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
1-2. And this will be grounded foul wide of Teixeira over at first. And now one taken by Suzuki as he draws it even at 2-2. Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now. 3-2.
Such a good at-bat right here. When you can grind out 7, 8 pitches against a guy that's running short on gas, that can be huge.
This is on the ground for the first baseman, Teixeira. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting, number 19.
Vargas will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Let's go, Yankees.
Now the first pitch. Fastball, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that will find the seats. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And it gives the Twins a 4-2 lead.
Yeah, and this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Number 70 will dig in for the third time now. He started the evening 0 for 2 so far. Too low, 1-0. Gotta say, they've done a pretty nice job laying off that tough changeup.
And I think you have to give some credit to that hitting coach. He's tried to tell him, that pitch is not going to be a strike. You got to wait and make him bring something up in the zone.
Look out, 2-0 now.
Ah, and another good hitter's count to work with here. They've been able to sit back and just really tee off on him.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. 3-0 now.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. He probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
And he lost him here on 4 pitches, so a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away.
I think the sound you hear right now might be that train whistle pulling into the station for the final time. Look, he's given his all out there, but you start to get the sense that this guy may have reached the end of the line.
Marco Scudero will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Now the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Come on, cut that runner down.
Here we go, guys.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second.
Boy, I think he's pretty lucky to get in there safely on this play. It's a decent jump, but I think a good throw might nail him down there. Instead, you see it's wide of the mark, off to the shortstop side of the base, and he's able to beat that tag to get in safely.
Come on, Yankees.
Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Out of play. And this is low, but McCann able to get a handle on it quickly there. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. Ellsbury and Beltran converge, but this is by him and through to the wall. And the lead will move to 3 as it's now a 5-2 game. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Don't get too fast.
First baseman number 7.
Out of the Yankee dugout now is Joe Girardi as he'll head toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Chris Capuano is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Joe Mauer will be his first assignment down to the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away.
Come on, Nick.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
And Drew will take this one in for route number 2.
Well, anytime you get an RBI guy to the plate with less than 2 outs, he does that, he is not happy. That's the kind of at-bat that'll stick with you for a while.
Number 61 will dig in. 1 for 2, including a home run thus far. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Trying to jump on that first pitch changeup. That's a good pitch there to start this AB.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. And now against his body, a jump throw. And he's safe at first. Boy, a great effort, but he wasn't able to get enough on that throw. And that'll be scored an infield single.
Torrey Hunter.
Torrey Hunter. We'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far. In there for strike 1.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And Torrey able to lay off that one. It's 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
A big pitch here, 1-2. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. The tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Twins 6 and the Yankees 2. Stephen Drew will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Second baseman.
Come on, Yankees!
Stephen Drew.
8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Go, Yankees!
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Let's go, New York!
3-0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, it seems to me like you've at least got to make him go after something there. I mean, the bat never left his shoulder. That's making it way too easy for a guy leading off the inning.
Brendan Ryan will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Let's go, Yankees!
Drew holding on base. Now the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. Suzuki is out of the crouch, and he stays with it for route number 1.
Following the walk, he had to be thinking he'd get maybe one of those get-me-over fastball or something else good to hit on the first pitch. But, this winds up being an easy pop-up that probably should have been avoided.
Brett Gardner will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. First pitch coming now from Hughes. Line hard to center field. Number 70 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And standing in is the third baseman, Chase Headley. Now here's the first pitch. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
Maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. But it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
There goes Drew. Pitch outside, the throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Yankees. They still trail here at 6-2. Brian Dozier will stand in now to lead things off in the Minnesota 6th.
Shortstop, Brian Dozier.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. And here's a pitch swung on and sent on the ground to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, left fielder, Danny Santana.
Danny Santana will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch to him. Now he'll try to bunt his way on, but this is popped up, and he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for route number 2.
Well, of course, one of the cardinal rules of bunting, you have to try to bunt a strike. Here he just sort of jabs at this thing, pops it up, and this essentially becomes a wasted at-bat.
Kurt Suzuki will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Horrible call. That was a strike. Ice cold soda.
Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And that is through into left field. A base hit.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count, kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over it.
Vargas will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Come on, Yankees, let's go.
He's running towards second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Chase Headley will be the one to start us off when we return. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Twins 6 and the Yankees 2. Chase Headley will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Now the first pitch. Here's Hughes back to work now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. It's 0-1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
You got to make sure if you come inside, you come way inside. You leave it out a bit, he's liable to hit that thing in the second deck.
In there on the inside corner. Don't know that he liked it, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
You'll get it next time.
And if he could have been just a little more patient there, would have had a leadoff walk. Instead, chases it out of the zone here and winds up costing it.
Jacoby Ellsbury will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips. Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. Number 70 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Mark Teixeira will try it again. He's infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up or wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Tried to change a pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
The 1-2 from Hughes. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They still trail here at 6-2. Back here in the Bronx. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Vargas will stand in. He homered back in the 5th inning of this one.
Designated hitter, number 19.
On the ground towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Pretty good work out of the bullpen, as you see there. Got called in much earlier than I'm sure he expected, but he's given him a real lift so far.
Number 70 will dig in, 0 for 2 in the ballgame. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, this is a tough way to help your on-base percentage out as a leadoff hitter, but he's on base here regardless.
Marco Scudero will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Keep that runner on second base.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Yeah, you think a few caught stealings are going to deter this group? You can think again. They're definitely not afraid to run out there, and he's into second here with a stolen base.
Watch for a minute.
6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Sliced down the line at first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Well, at the very least, he does move that runner up to third base. But with 2 away now, I don't think that's exactly what he was hoping to accomplish. I think he wanted to drive him in.
Joe Mauer will stand in. He popped out in his last time. And here's a fastball that time from Capuano. Good pitch, and it's strike 1.
Hey, stop him right here.
Now a check swing. The appeal down to Earl Hendricks at third. No swing. It's ball 1. Here's a hard hit ball ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Don't let him score here.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. A hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Now the payoff pitch home. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger and the side is retired. One left for Minnesota. They lead it 6-2. Carlos Beltran will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Right fielder, Carlos Beltran.
First pitch coming now from Hughes. Here's Hughes back to work now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. It's 0-1.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. That alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Oh, and a perfect location there as he catches the corner for strike 2. And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Worth a look at his pitches by inning so far. You can see he's up to 80 for the game right now, so he should still be in pretty good shape.
So one away now for Brian McCann. Now here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
A softly hit ball here, foul, off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And this is taken in for the second out.
Strikeout and a soft liner here, and he's had no problems with this inning so far at all.
Garrett Jones will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
What are you looking at, Blue?
Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
And this is grounded foul past Rob Thompson in that third base coaching box. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. The pitch. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Stephen Drew would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators, foul. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. 3-2, here it is. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They still trail here at 6-2. David Carpenter will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
David Carpenter.
Number 61 will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate.
Let's go! Got him now! Hey! Get the cotton candy here!
And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. And he comes back with a pitch that misses here. 1-1 to the Minnesota third baseman. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout. Quickly 1 away. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Corey Hunter will step in, an RBI single this last time around. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
Let's go!
Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. Here comes a 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. A good performance thus far by the visiting Twins, and they lead it here in the 8th as you get a look at our line scored at this point. Brian Dozier will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Well, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitch is right there. And I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Danny Santana will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Pitch out, nothing doing. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding one. They lead it 6-2. Caleb Thielbar is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Caleb Thielbar.
Stephen Drew will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Second baseman, Stephen Drew.
All right, let's do this.
Too high that time with the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Drew waiting, the 1-0. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Come on, man. Here we go.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Full count now, 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Yeah, that one hurts. He might be in just to face this one guy, so to come right in and put him on base, that doesn't help the cause at all.
Brendan Ryan will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
And a curveball that time, but it's grounded foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, he nearly got him with the last pitch, and now this one does come in and get him pretty good. I think I'd be angry too. That's just not right.
Your attention, please. Now
So a
pitching for
call to the
Minnesota,
bullpen now, and they'll
number
make a move for the
52,
left-hander here.
Ryan Dunsey.
Brett Gardner will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. And he'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the pitcher, in fact, will just take a bite out of this one, an infield single.
Man, he could flat out fly. I mean, once this thing got down, you figured if this is a fair ball, it's a base hit. That's almost too easy there.
Chase Headley will step in now in a big spot here with runners on.
Keep in mind, he's got a home run here already. He gets a hold of another one, he could tie up his ball game.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going.
Get those runners home.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
And the Yanks just need that one big hit they've been lacking so far.
Oh, this pitch is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit.
Well, apparently, they've still got a pulse here. A run is in to score on the base hit, and now, with another hit or two, they could really make this interesting.
Jacoby Ellsbury to stand in to keep things going, and I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Well, right here is where you've got to be smart out there. They've got nowhere to put you, so we probably won't be working the corners.
Nowhere to put him here as he falls behind now, 2-0. 2-0, bases loaded. You let him swing here?
Oh, this is a run producer's dream right here. I'd let him go, but only if it's his pitch in his spot.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And there's the first strike, 2-1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. He's set, now the pitch. And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up. That's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. The Dozier for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Well, you know, nothing kills a rally quite like a double play ball. But this is a double whammy. You've got a double play with the bases loaded and nobody out. They do get 1 run here, but it comes at a pretty hefty price.
Mark Teixeira will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
And this is maybe not a pitch around situation, but you need to be real careful with a guy like this in 2 away.
up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
And 0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. It's my number 7 hitter? Probably not.
Now a hard liner toward short. But the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9th inning coming up. Twins are out in front, 6-4. Chris Martin will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Kurt Suzuki will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th.
Kurt Suzuki.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Yeah, no mistake about that one. That one's right there.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
And now one taken by Suzuki as he draws it even at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Two-two. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Oh, that's just a blazer right there. He says, enough with trying to get you to chase. This is mano a mano, and he throws it right past him.
Vargas will stand in. He homered back in the 5th inning of this one. And this is swung on and bounced to shortstop. Picked up there by Ryan. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down.
Well, this ball's hit pretty sharply here towards the hole, but then you see he's able to backhand this thing and then use that cannon he's got to fire it across the diamond and get his man.
Number 70 will be the batter. 0 for 2 thus far. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
And when he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
And here's a cut fastball, but he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A leap there by Ellsbury, but he grabs nothing but air. It's a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 14 on the season, and it's now 7-4.
With the bottom of the 9th still to come, any little bit helps. Although there's nothing little about this swing. That was a bomb, and It pushes a lead up to 3 now here in the top half.
Andrew Miller will take over with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 48, Andrew Miller.
Marco Scudero will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
And think about it, in game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend.
Throw it by him.
Out in front there as this is rolled fouled off to the left. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Here comes a 2-2. Ran it in on him as this is bounced towards short. Throw on to Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, the inning is over. But the Twins add on thanks to this solo shot. Last chance coming up here for the Bombers. It's the Twins 7 and the Yankees 4. Glenn Perkins is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 15, Glenn Perkins.
Carlos Beltran will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time.
Leading off in the bottom of the ninth, right fielder, Carlos Beltran.
That's into the gap on the first pitch, and it looks like he may wind up with extra bases. He'll take the turn and head for second. And just what they needed here to start the bottom of the ninth as he's in with a 2-base hit.
Right center field. This is a fastball, and he just slashes this thing the other way into the gap. No real chance for the outfielders to cut that one off, and he's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
Brian McCann will stand in, but with the tying run still in the on-deck circle, he needs to get on base somehow.
Run it over, will ya?
No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You can't worry at all about that runner at second. I mean, his run means nothing. Just go right at the guy at the plate.
Two and 0 now.
A couple of tight pitches here to start this at bat. You can't really say you're getting squeezed, but he's not really getting any help either.
Outside with that delivery, and it's 3-0 now. Garrett Jones, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. No one out with a runner at second. That one's in there, 3-1. There for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
He may be the closer, but he is opening up a real can of worms here. Putting another guy on base with a walk, that's not going to help things.
Chris Young will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Lays off 1-0.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
First and second here with nobody out. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Yeah, the velocity's good here, but I'm not so sure about the location. That was right down the middle.
Young waiting on the 1-1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Boy, he sure can sling that thing, can't he?
He sure can. A very wide arm angle, comes from the first base side. It's not straight either, it's moving.
None out, runners at first and second. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. This will be foul, off to the right, out of play. And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. To second for one, and that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Now batting, second baseman, Stephen Drew.
Stephen Drew will stand in as their last chance now. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
Yeah, you know you don't want to give them any kind of cheapie here with two away. That's a nice block behind the plate.
The 1-0 pitch. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1.
Come on, go yard here.
And he swings and misses. A good pitch there, and the Yankees are down to their final strike now. Runners left in scoring position, one of the big keys to this ball game so far. Here comes the 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. I tried to get Drew to go after that one, but it's back to 2-2. Fouled back. Now another 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's a good job to come right out here and set the tempo for this series as they finish off a good road victory here in Game 1.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution. He really played a great ball game.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Twins are victorious in this one, 7-4. Good night from the Bronx.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Yankees, 4 runs, 7 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 28 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.